Christmas 2023, a touchable God. God encounters in the Old Testament were few and far between. God appeared to Abraham, passed by Moses and Elijah on Mount Sinai, and joined the three Hebrews in a fiery furnace. Moses had conversations with God, and yet throughout the entire Old Testament, no human being was ever privileged to actually see God. Not until Jesus came. God became human and made his home among us. John 1:14. God didn't show up on the stage of life, make a quick celebrity appearance, and then disappear behind a curtain. For 33 years, Jesus, God in the flesh, walked our streets, ate our food, spoke our language, and felt our pain. Jesus came and did life with man. Furthermore, God didn't stamp himself with a label, fragile, handle with care. Jesus' feet collected our dust, his shoulders bore the jostling of earth's crowds. Jesus slept in dirty boats and handled smelly fish. He wasn't too proud to play with children. He wasn't afraid of unclean lepers or dead bodies. The Creator came to touch those he had created. And amazing miracles took place when Jesus touched man. However, just as incredible is that Jesus allowed man to touch him. Never before had a human touched Almighty God. But when Jesus arrived, his mother held God, his siblings played with God, the disciples embraced God, and Mary Magdalene clung to God's feet. I'm sure hundreds of people who touched Jesus never even realized they had touched God. Perhaps others were curious about Jesus, but afraid to get close enough to touch him. What about you? Has God been trying to get your attention, but you didn't even realize it was him? Or maybe you fear if you get too close, he'll disappoint you like everyone else. Or perhaps you question if God really loves you. Don't worry, you're not alone. Even one of Jesus' own disciples had trouble believing. But instead of being rebuked for his doubt, he was met with open arms. Jesus invited Thomas to touch him. That invitation is still open. The God of Christmas is a touchable